Hi there, Rob Green here, and I'm the president of AdResponse Communications, and we specialize in helping dentists and orthodontists get more patients using the internet. And primarily we do this using the power and the traffic that exists on the real Google search engine. Okay, so in this video, what I'm going to do for you is I'm actually going to pull back the curtain and show you how Dental Village, right here, Dental Village, is actually dominating the search results online, and ultimately how they're stealing the lion's share of the traffic and the patients who are looking for a dentist in the Tucson area. So I'm going to make this video nice and quick, but I'm going to show you what they're doing, why they're ranking so well, and what you can do specifically to beat them. So here are the search results for Dentist Tucson. And as we can see, the first result here is the yellow pages. Then we've got Dental Village. Then we've got a Yelp listing. And then at the beginning of the Google Places listings, we've got Dental Village once again. So as we can see on this first page of Google, we have within the first 4 organic results, because these results up here are paid, they're ads, as you can see right there. But in these first 4 results, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 out of the 4 are Dental Village. So let's take a quick look at their website. So this is Dental Village's website. Let's zoom in here a little bit for you here. It's fine. It's not great. It's definitely got a dated look. To be honest, I doubt it has the best conversion rate, so the best conversion of people who actually land on the page and then actually give them a call. But because they are getting so much traffic and such a high percentage of the traffic online, they're going to be getting a ton of patients with this website, even though it's not great. Now, like I promised, I'm going to pull back the curtain and show you why they're actually ranking. So let's go and take a look here. So the first thing that matters when it comes to ranking on Google, okay, is your actual web page and how well is the page itself or the website itself, how well is it optimized. So this is actually a tool. It's put out by Moz.com, and this basically does an on-page optimization grader. So as we can see, dentalvillage.net, optimized for the term dentist, actually has a grade A. So when they look at a whole bunch of the different ranking factors here, they have a grade A. Now there are a couple things here that they're actually not doing, and we're going to skip past this right now, but I'm going to come back to this in about 2 minutes here just to show you what you can actually do to optimize and beat them with the on-page factors. But I'm going to move on and show you the other factors of why they're doing so well online. So the next thing that comes down to it, beyond what happens on your website, is actually what happens off your website, and that means the number of websites or other web pages online that link back to yours. So here's another tool. This is put out by a company called Majestic SEO. This is majesticseo.com, and this allows us to plug in the domain name and find out how many other websites online and how many links, basically how many links come into dentalvillage.net from how many different websites. So as we can see, they have 628 links pointing to their website coming from about 248 different domains. Okay, now that's great, but what do the backlinks really do? Why do we want them? Well, the backlinks ultimately increase the website's authority, okay? So if we imagine that the on-page factors here create relevancy, so how relevant is the page to rank for the keyword we're talking about, then these links give us authority. So a combination between relevancy of the page and the authority of the site is what ranks a web page. So these links coming in here, if we go and look at a third tool, this is also put out by Moz. This is called Open Site Explorer. And the big thing that this does is this actually tells us from their most powerful links that they have, that tells us what their domain authority is and what their page authority is. So as we can see, they have a 25 out of 100 for domain authority and 38 out of 100 for their page authority. The most important factor we care about here is the domain authority. Okay, in order to be able to beat Dental Village, we need to have a higher domain authority than 25, preferably a higher page authority than 38, and at least as good on-page factors as they do. Okay, now Before I move on and show you exactly what pieces you can do and exactly what you need to do, I want to show you something else I did just to test out the market and make sure. So I looked at this and went, okay, so it's not going to be easy to rank, but how hard is it going to be to take a video and basically rank it for a medium competition term? So I took the term Invisalign and created a video and ranked it. So as we can see, if we look for Tucson Invisalign, we see we've got the top few that are ads, then we have Tucson Perfect Smiles, and then we have this video here. And that video right there in the number 2 spot is my video. So we created a video, ranked it on Google, and just to be able to basically prove to ourselves, prove that the research we've done is correct, that we'll be able to rank, and basically what it's going to take to rank a website and a video on the real Google. So we took that, ranked that. Now let me show you what you need to do with your site in order to get up your SEO, so up your search engine optimization, and ultimately beat Dental Village. So on here, first thing, we need to at least match them when it comes to their on-page SEO. So the biggest things there, okay, is number 1, we want to have the broad keyword in our page title. Okay, so that's a title tag of the page. Next, we want to make sure it's accessible to search engines. You should have that covered. Next is we want to avoid keyword stuffing, so we don't want to stuff our keyword in too many times. We want to avoid stuffing in the title. These are all fine. The big things here, though, we want to make sure that we have, here we go, avoid keyword stuff in the URL, and this is important here. Make sure that our keyword is in at least one image alt tag on the page. Here's one that they're not doing that we can do. Excuse me, this is putting the keyword in our meta description. So if we were able to do all the things above here and then do this, this is actually a place where we could get an edge on them. We want to make sure we have enough content on the page. We want to make sure that we use the keywords in our URL. If we have a domain that includes our keyword like dentist, then that's awesome. If not, this is not a huge problem. As you know, theirs is Dental Village, so it's not in there. We've got to use the meta descriptions and static URLs. So that's not too important. Then it gets into some lower importance things. But as we can see, the big place that we could actually beat them here is to get our keyword in our description. And we just want to make sure we hit the other primary factors here. So, okay, let's say that we have optimized our page and we've got a grade A. We're basically matching them in our optimization. Okay, that's cool. Now what do we need to do? We need to up our domain authority above 25 and our page authority above 38. Okay, so in order to do that, we are going to need links. And basically, the page authority comes down to having a good number of links. So that's going to be things like having this 628. So getting somewhere near that in links is going to get us our page authority of 38. Now, in order to get our domain authority, we want to make sure that those links that we get are coming from high authority websites. So they're coming from sites that also have their own high domain authority. Okay? And that's going to be, as part of these links, we want to make sure we have some powerful links coming in, and that will up our domain authority. So if you want to outrank them, you need to up your domain authority, up your page authority. That's going to be links from powerful sites, and we want to make sure that we get our on-page SEO correct. Now, we've proven that when it comes to a medium competition keyword, it's definitely doable. It can be ranked quickly, and that's why we ranked this video here. And I hope you enjoyed the video of how you can beat Dental Village. And if you want to chat about your website specifically, so your dental practice specifically, give me a call, okay? Again, my name's Rob Green, 1-877-291-8631. Give me a call. We'll hop on the phone. We'll go over your specific situation. And, you know, if we end up doing some work together and we end up being able to take your practice and get it ranked and all that, that's fantastic. But if not, if it's not a good fit, that's fine. You'll at least walk away with some solid ideas that you can put in practice in your business and be able to improve your rankings there. So give me a call. My name's Rob Green. Thanks for watching. I'm going to sign off now. The video is getting kind of long, but you have a fantastic day, and I hope we get to chat soon.